Okay, kid. Let's see how far you can push this back. Beautiful. That was a beautiful combo. Keep it moving. Speed and power. Speed and power. That bag isn't gonna move itself. I wanna see some speed. Keep moving that bag. Move those hips. Don't hesitate on those combos. Keep those elbows in. Don't slow down now. Nice work, yeah. Good job in there.
I tried to make a difference, but the only thing that changed was I gave you distance. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I won't trust you again, getting better at choosing friends. This time the loser wins, cause I learned how to cut off the looser ends. I'm not tripping, this just an excuse for me to dish down a little bit of the truth. We killing time and time's killing us, so I won't waste mine trying to grip a grudge. But don't twist it into what it isn't. Don't call
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this grand, spectacular pay-per-view stage. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my partner, Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Thomas & Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip, home to this championship fight. 12 rounds in the middleweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. He's making his way to the ring right now, puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory. Johnson's ring walk. He just exudes confidence, carrying himself like a champion.
Introducing first, in the blue corner, Mr. Showtime. And his opponent across the ring, Johnson.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
There's a long list of well-hyped championship fights that have over-delivered. Many think this one will be added to the list. Round one now underway.
Whether it's been Manila, Zaire, New York City, at Madison Square Garden, those are all fights that have stood the test of time. Will this one? We're gonna find out.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. When we get a matchup like this of the power puncher against a real well-rounded, balanced fighter, are there times when you can see the power puncher almost begging the guy to make a brawl out of it, just trying anything, goading him on, trying to get that kind of a fight?
Yeah, and if you're the boxer, that's exactly what makes you smile, because you know you're frustrating him.
Now he ties up there. Good accuracy with that uppercut. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. fires off the hook. Look at that. He just missed that shot up top. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Big uppercut right on the mark. Oh, and they decide to trade there. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. They're not exactly getting to know each other. They're just beating the hell out of each other early on here. Johnson's ruined with that punch right there. More than one, and it's just what he... Big shot comes crashing home. Late goings here of this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Johnson's trainer is thrilled with this. He gets up off the canvas. Now he wants to see how... Wow! Saved by the bell! That's like something out of a movie here.
Yeah, except nobody's coming in there and saying cut. You know, he has to keep going here. Right now, the only thing he knows is he's got flashballs going off in his head.
Nice work with the uppercut.
Keep pushing.
Scored well with the left downstairs. I like the way he went up top that time with the hook. There's a good right hand. Big shot up top. He really got to him there. That was not well targeted by Johnson. Hits him in the mug with the right. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Watch that.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Johnson's damage. Can you believe this? Each man has hurt the other. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. He better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Nice block by Johnson. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Johnson's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. Good job on the two-punch combo by Johnson. Johnson's hurt from that. He got rocked. He just got rocked, and he's still taking punches.
The only way right now is to grab on a little bit, stop this flow.
Little head knocking with that right hand. That's a good hook by Johnson. Effective work with that flush overhand right. That was a great round we just saw, Teddy. And this is why I'm glad I do my job, not yours. You have to try to score that round.
Yeah, I have to score it, but they have to figure out why they both got shaken up and make sure it doesn't happen again. Close round, but the good news, more to come for audience.
He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. That right hand serving him well. And now he's targeting upstairs. Very accurate with the overhand right. Johnson's opponent knows exactly what the game plan can be now. That counter punch landed with some success. Well, we just learned something here, Teddy, in this fight. He landed a beautiful counter punch, and if that continues tonight, this fight's going to be in his favor.
Yeah, this fight might be over because when you land counter punches, usually you're landing clean shots, and sooner or later, shots that your opponent doesn't see. And those are the shots that say...
Johnson stunned, and he is hurt. Oh, what an uppercut. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
That's a good left hand by Johnson. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. Good looking counter punch. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. There's that overhand right. He is damaged. Big shot. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think he's just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
And that's the end of round 3.
Don't worry, all right? I just need you to focus and keep your hands up, keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving.
Well, start around number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Johnson.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Overhand right can be so effective.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before. So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to beat David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even want to fight, when really you just want to buy a little time.
Boy, that worked out well with the uppercut. What a damaging blow. Nice hook upstairs.
Defense, more defense.
90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way. Watch the hook.
He missed with that headshot. Up top with the right hand. Now a well-placed hook to the head. And now targeting his opponent with a solid. And for the second time tonight, he goes down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Back and forth exchange.
Don't fight his fights. Jab and move. Jab and move.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Johnson's been stunned. Teddy, he's been staggered and stunned, and now these flailing arms. Did you see that? He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Johnson's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Johnson. And now he's targeting upstairs. Good effective work with that straight right hand. Oh, Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
So in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after him, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. And the round comes to an end. His opponent has to love what he's seeing opposite him right now. Johnson's eye is virtually shut, Teddy.
And what he has to do now is take advantage of that. He has to understand that he cannot see punches coming from that side. So you know what? Start throwing more of them from that side.
He is staggered and stumbling. Johnson's making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure that he's all too secure and steady on those legs after that knockdown, just like he's tying up a lot here.
Yeah, well, you don't have to wonder. You're saying you're not so sure he's secure. Well, he's telling you. You know, he's right there. That's about as honest as a fight is ever going to be is when he's clinching. He's telling you, I don't feel...
Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily. And for a minute, he let up, and bang.
And he's holding. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Goes up top with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Back to the body.
A little head hunting with the right. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Boy, that'll put a smile on a trainer's face, landing a flush, strong hook by Johnson. Crashes home with the uppercut. Comes with the right. Johnson's failure to get away from... Johnson's shocked right there. He's all shooked up after being hit hard. Both men have got... Look at that! Every punch landed in that combination, and he goes down hard.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Get caught up.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss.
Wow! That is it. Gone. See ya. You are done. Out of here. Fight over. One punch over.
And still champion of the world, Mr. Showtime.
Well, he wanted to hear those words, and he did. And still the champ, defending his title. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks.
We all out for self in a world that's consumed by greed and wealth. It's a dog-eat-dog, and we cannibals for capital. The will to survive in the animal is natural. But the desire to rule in the pursuit of pure power is the path of the fool. We chase crowns till we laying face down. Our worldly possessions keep weighing us down. In rain clouds, I move like a quiet storm. No shroud, stand proud, why should I conform? Beyond the norm, I exceed the hype. Beyond all the in the stereotypes. Throw this in your stereo, this is my life. On a day so dark, you would swear it was night. Night came with the beat to help me carry the light. So you can stand your ground, whatever for the fight. You work for yours like I work for mine. On some P-Rock, got a perfect grind. What's next for
Push. Don't slow down now. Harder. Hit that bag harder. Come on, explode those shoulders. Keep that chin down. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Turn those shoulders. No one's gonna move that bag for you. Don't slow down now. Move it, move it. Faster, faster. All right, that's what I like to see. Push harder. No one's gonna move that bag for you. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Work it, work it. Come on now, hit that bag. I want to see your punch harder. Beautiful. That was a beautiful combo. Keep it moving. Speed and power. Speed and power. That bag, is it gonna move itself? I wanna see some speed. Good job in there, kid.
Hi, everybody. So glad. Probably more so, Teddy, than any other sport. These kind of fights stand the test of time. All-time epics. Round one now is underway. Able to place the right hand in there. What does the high stamina fighter want to do in the early stages of a fight against a guy who maybe isn't as conditioned?
What he wants to do is make him work. Make him work when he's on the inside. Make him work on the outside. Walk him a little bit. Make sure that at all times, mentally and physically, he's got those cylinders pumping.
He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
LaMotta's in a tough spot right now. Boy, he got rocked. Oh, right off the bat, he goes down. Round number one, and he's on the floor.
Came out a little careless, and he paid a price.
1, 2, 3, 4.
LaMotta's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
Zones in on that overhand right. Jake LaMotta with a thudding left. Good block by Jake LaMotta. LaMotta's right hand scores well. Pulls the trigger fast. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down and gather himself. Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
It's kind of like being at the carnival. You know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now he doesn't want you to go away with that.
Oh, no.
No. He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something either bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. LaMotta's on the receiving end of a hook. LaMotta's trying to get back in this round after being knocked down in the last round. But with just 60 seconds between rounds, Teddy, how much can really happen? How much can really benefit a fighter who was knocked down?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, you hit him with that sponge. Some cold water on top of the head where you revigorate him a little bit. You know, get his senses back a little bit. And you have to talk to him. Once he calms down, once you physically get him back on track, you look to see if he's okay, and then you have to tell him why he got dropped to begin with.
Now hugging on the inside. Able to land with the right. That's a momentum changer upstairs. Good right hand. Good biting, snapping shot by Jake LaMotta. Good strong combo. Clean shot with the right. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Able to defend and then go on the offensive. More than one punch downstairs, that can be damaging. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. And we come to the end of round number 2. Jake LaMotta's cut is now much more pronounced, and if you're sitting in that opposite corner looking over, boy, that is a very inviting target you got your eyes on.
Yeah, it is, and of course, that's what you think right away is you send out the guy, and a lot of the fans think that you send the guy out aiming for that cut, but I wouldn't do that because then you start putting your fighter into a position where he's aiming for punches on one side that maybe you shouldn't be doing. Just fight your fight. Use your jab, set up your punches. Don't start throwing single shots, haymakers, just to try to find that cut.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
1-2, 1-2.
LaMotta's got a way of just getting away from that punch. LaMotta's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Good step back counter punch there. Beautiful job of just timing things there with the counter punch early in this fight.
Well, timing, I'm glad you said that, timing, because timing is connected to...
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. LaMotta's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. Great round now, back and forth. After he did the hurting, he's the one hurt.
Joe, simply put, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
LaMotta's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Digging in with a left to the gut. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Right to the head with that right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Wow, what an uppercut.
All right, deep breath now. Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Are you all right? I need you to keep your hands up. Keep Keep your hands up.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut.
Stay away from those.
Way to block there. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just links one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows. One, as you said, follows the other. Nice and smooth.
Body shot, the left hand. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. And there he is scoring with the right hand.
Just like that, just like that. Work the body, kid. Body shot.
Good looking uppercut that time. Very effective with the block and then the score. Comes right back with a big one of his own. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. That is a serious counterpunch right there. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it.
Move, move.
Comes with the right. And round 4 comes to an end. LaMotta's got to come up with something here because his eye just closed.
Yeah, well, what he has to do is, his opponent knows what he has to do. His opponent has to throw punches from that side. What he has to do is take that side away from him. Position himself in the ring where those punches are not available to his opponent.
LaMotta with a big uppercut.
You need to block.
Scores well to the head with the right hand.
Focus. Unmove.
There he is on the inside, doing well. LaMotta's inability to get away from his opponent's right hand is costing him.
He continues to pull straight back, and he's still in the path of the punch.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. A minute and a half to go. LaMotta's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Flush right hand to the head. Jake LaMotta's wondering what hit him. A huge counter punch came back at him. Good solid right hand he lands there. And now he's targeting upstairs. LaMotta's opponent landing an effective counter punch right there. Wow, what a turnaround. You never know what's going to happen in this game.
You're never supposed to take anything for granted, never assume anything. They tell you that in life. In the ring, you get taught that real fast.
He got caught by a big shot. Gets him with the right hand. Good flush shot by Jake LaMotta. And round 5 comes to an end. You can have the best game plan in the world, but when your eye shuts closed like that, everything changes.
But one thing doesn't change, Joe, and that's the mentality of a warrior. You find a way. You do not give in. You find a way. You concentrate harder, and you see with that one eye what you need to see.
Punches and bunches, working well. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. That right hand serving well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. LaMotta's hurt bad by a right. Big shot he just scored with. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
LaMotta's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Jake LaMotta rips a counter shot after blocking that punch. LaMotta's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big problem. And a right hand lands flush. And now he's targeting upstairs.
Come on.
Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Good right hand by Jake LaMotta. LaMotta's not doing so hot right now, Teddy. What kind of change would you make to him to get him straightened out?
Well, I would try, to be honest with you, Joe, that change would have had to be made in the gym. It's going to be tough right now. First of all, he's got to stop telegraphing all his punches. But that's something that takes time to work on that, develop that.
And round 6 comes to an end. Well, we've seen this before, a fighter with a bad cut, and sometimes a fighter that now has a much greater sense of urgency.
Yeah, right now, if he was gambling, if he was in a casino, he's rolling the dice. He's hoping to come up with 7.
Good double jab by Jake LaMotta. There's a right hand.
Keep moving.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, what an uppercut from Jake LaMotta. Boxing 101, jab followed by the straight. Now that's a fighter right there, throwing back after getting hit flush. Wow, look at that, trading shots.
Work the body and body shot.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. LaMotta's, oh, he is stunned. He could go down. LaMotta's in bad shape, but he's doing the only solid. Wow, he goes down again.
This is going to be called the elevator fight. Up and down all night. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare. It's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you're doing.
Big shot there. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's it. The fight is over. Jake LaMotta's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. He defends his title.
When I pin the booth and told Montana press record, little Patrick didn't
that bag. Keep moving that bag. Move those hips. Don't hesitate on those combos. Keep those elbows in. Don't slow down now. Don't slow down now. Harder, hit that bag harder. Come on, explode those shoulders. Keep that chin down. I want to see you punch harder, faster. Okay, that was good. That was good. Keep it going. Turn those shoulders. No one's gonna move that bag for you. Don't slow down now. Move it. Move it. Faster. Faster. That bag for you. Pick up the pace. Let's go. Work it. Work it. Come on now. Hit that bag. I want to see your punch hardest. Good hustle that time.
Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to us. Round one of this championship fight is underway. Teddy, we have sat through thousands of fight broadcasts ringside, but this one, above any other, feels different.
Yeah, the anticipation has been tremendous. Now we're going to see whether or not it lives up to the expectation.
How effective can the style of fight, the pace of the fight, it being a busy fight, be for the high stamina fighter?
Well, that's everything. What's the sense of being high endurance or fast if you don't have the kind of pace, the kind of landscape that you can use it?
Come on, get
Body shot lands. It was the right. Off the target by Wallace.
Yeah!
Halfway through this round, to the head he goes with a left hand. So he decides to go downstairs early on,
And I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of them. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
Wallace is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Ten seconds to go in this round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. End of the round. And that was a very good example of how to be efficient with what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a good example of how, as you say, Joe, he doesn't waste anything. You know, he wants to make everything count, but it gives hope that the other guy can come back, because there's spots where you can out-hustle. While he's being so conservative, you could just outwork him a little.
There's that right hand he scores with. Not able to land the headshot. What an impact that left hand just made by Wallace. Hits him in the mug with the right. 90 seconds to go here in this round. See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Wallace.
Keep moving!
What does a fighter need to do to really build the foundation to a great career?
Well, first of all, they have to have the desire to have that great career. There has to be something in them. There has to be coal in that furnace to burn, and to burn later on. Maybe something happened to them in their life. Maybe through their parents, maybe through neighbors, maybe through coaches. Somebody told them they were never going to make it. And they go in their mind that they're going to find a way to make those people wrong.
Good defense, just covering up down low. Good looking counter punch. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Wallace's inability to really step on that gas pedal a bit, just be a little more offensive-minded, is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament. And you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
Wallace is proving to be elusive. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. I like that step back right there. Wallace is clearly affected by that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Yeah. Fires right back at him. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Oh, and a big right hand lands. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Oh, this is gonna be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now he needs them right now.
And that's the end of round 3. He's been on target with his attack. Good, accurate punching as we begin round number 4 here, and he's up 3-0 on your scorecard, Teddy.
Good counter punching, and when you're counter punching the right way, you're usually getting clean shots. He's getting them.
Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Wallace is out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Ted?
You know, Joe, that's a great question. And I remember my mentor, Customato, when we were training fighters, he used to always say, look, you know you're a banger, and this guy happens to be a banger. Well, if you hit a guy clean, you know you hurt him. But he's not going to show you. He's going to act like a pro. He's going to con you. He's going to act like that didn't hurt him. But you have to remember, hey, it hurt him. So go after him like he showed it, even if he's not showing it.
Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Blocks that blow, and then a counter uppercut. There's a good right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skills and the abilities of these two fighters. It's about the dreams of them, and one of them is being eliminated.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Wallace. Wallace is just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Wallace. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other, and who hurt the other guy a little more.
What about his opponent in a spot like this? I mean, here you got to your guy earlier, you did some damage, but now he's fighting.
Oh, and he got caught right there. Everything was going fine, and then he got caught.
Well, that's the problem. Was going too fine. He got a false sense of security. The other guy wasn't throwing back. He took for granted, and bang, you can't take for granted.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on?
1, 2, 3, 4.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Wallace's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Halfway into round number 5 here. Oh, good exchange there. On the mark with the overhand right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Wow. He gets floored with one single shot. He was just torn down like an old building. This fight is over.
Your winner and still champion of the world, Mr. Showtime.
And he is still the champ. For my partner, Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying join us again.